Hello friends, how are you today? I have our bag of books again, and I'm going to reach inside. My friend who gave me this, her name is Leslie. She teaches second grade in Middleborough. She must really love gardens because I have another book about gardens. But first, remember this one from yesterday? What were the important things about this book? Flower Garden by Eve Bunting, illustrations by Catherine Hewitt. The important things were that the girl in the story made a flower garden in a box. And the other awesome thing was what the flower garden was for. Do you remember? It was for somebody's happy birthday. It was for the mom's happy birthday. We had the picture with the cake. So today we're going to read it and we're going to listen for some rhymes. So we'll stop and we'll find rhymes on each page that we read. And then I want to show you a thing that I made. I tried to make my own little flower garden here. And then I also wanted to show you this other book. It's a pop-up book, so we'll get to check that out. Okay, the title, 2 words, Flower Garden, illustrated by Catherine Hewitt. So she's the person who made the pictures. And the author, the person who put the letters together to make the words that you'll hear, is Eve Bunting. And there's a picture with the flower. It says Flower Garden again. And then remember that grocery cart? Because the items for the garden were all purchased at the grocery store. Not a good time to go to the grocery store with that yucky virus. But you can still make a flower garden. Wait till you see what I did. Here we go. Garden in a shopping cart. Doesn't it look great? It does. Garden on the checkout stand, I can hardly wait. So on this page, we had the word great. And on the next page, something that rhymed with great was wait. Great, wait. Maybe you can think of something else that rhymes with great and wait. I'm thinking skate. Garden in a cardboard box, walking to the bus. Garden sitting on our laps, people smile at us. Things that rhyme, we had bus and us. Bus, us. Do you have another rhyming word? All I can think of is Gus. That's a dog that I know. Bus, us, Gus, Russ. Okay. Garden going up the stairs, stopping at each floor. There's a kitty cat. This garden's getting heavier. At last, our own front door. Okay, so floor, and what rhymed with floor? Floor, or door. You could say another thing that rhymes with floor and door. Do you have one? I'm thinking snore. Floor, door, and snore rhyme. Hurry, hurry, get the trowel. Spread the papers thick. A trowel is a kind of shovel that you would use for gardening. Personally, I think it looks like a spoon, but they're calling it a trowel. Okay, so we're going to find out what else rhymes. Get the bag of potting soil. Get the planting mix. Fix, mix. Fix, mix. Thick, mix. So-so. How about thick, mix, sticks, Twix, licks. Put purple pansies at each end, daisies white as snow, daffodils, geraniums, and tulips in a row. Those are the names for the different flowers. What rhymed with snow? Would it be tulips or row? Snow tulips? No, they don't sound the same at the end. Snow row. What else could rhyme? Snow, row, go. Snow, row, go, show, no, bow. Could go on for days with those words. Garden in a window box, high above the street. Listen for something on the next page that rhymes with street. Where butterflies can stop and rest and ladybugs can meet. We had street and eat meat. What's another thing that could rhyme? Street, meet, eat, street, meet, sheet. Walkers walking down below will lift their heads and see purple, yellow, red, and white, a color jamboree. That's a tough one. See, and the other rhyming word with that was jamboree. That's a big word. Jamboree. How many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many parts? Jamboree. 3 syllables or 3 parts. Wow. What would rhyme with C, jamboree? I know, I'm thinking of a body part. It's part of your leg, knee. I'm thinking of a word for you, me, C, jamboree, knee, me. There's a lot of rhymes for those things. Oh, glorious, spectacular. Candles on a birthday cake, chocolate ice cream too. Happy, happy birthday, Mom, a garden box for you. What a gift. So, rhymes with two and you. Can you think of another thing that rhymes with to and you? Something you might wear on your foot? Not sneaker. That doesn't rhyme because it doesn't sound the same at the end. To, you, and shoe. I bet you got that. That's the end of the story. So lucky for me, in the mail came a catalog trying to get me to buy things to plant in a garden. So I cut these out and I put them here. And then I used some tissues to make a couple other flowers. Do you see all the colors? I see the color that rhymes with mean, green. The color that rhymes with wink, that's pink. The color that rhymes with kite, white. How about the color that rhymes with orange? Orange. Ooh, the color that rhymes with shed, red. The color that rhymes with frown, brown. There is no brown. Well, that's kind of brown, brownish black. The color that rhymes with yellow, yellow. The color that rhymes with lurple, that would be purple. So I bet you if I put this in my window, my neighbors would go by and they would really smile. So even though it's not a good time to go to the grocery store, you could still make your own garden. I did enjoy trying to make them with Kleenex, but it was hard to do. Very tough. You'll probably be better at that than I am. Okay, and then just a sneak peek at this book we'll check out. In My Garden. Pop-up book. So In My Garden is the title. Pop-up book. That means when we open it up, things are going to pop out at us. This looks like a book that could not really happen. If we take a look at it, I am not going to see a dog and a bird talking together and smiling. I'm not going to see a mouse hiding behind a flower. I am not going to see a bumblebee looking like Miss Sordillo teaching the other animals music. I am not going to see a cat talking to a butterfly and an ant. So this is a story that is not going to really happen. You might see a lot of ants together, but they're not going to be smiling like that. I don't even know about this page. All these animals together having fun. No, that really wouldn't happen. I know if a dog would probably chase those things and the bird would probably try to capture one of those insects. So this is a fun book. Again, it's a rhyming one, just like In My Garden. I mean, just like Flower Garden. We'll just read it for fun. In My Garden. And it tells us it's a pop-up book. And the author is Jill Guile. And the pictures are by Gil Guile. They must be related. The interesting thing, too, is that the people are listed on the back of the book. Usually the author and illustrator are right on the front cover. Okay, here we go. The kitten is playing with dandelions. The seeds fly away on the breeze. When she jumps, they flutter up to her face, making her little nose sneeze. Achoo! There she is sneezing. The pretty robin looks after the chicks, keeping them safe and warm. Now stay inside the nest, they're told, away from the wind and storm. Whoa! Feeding the birds. Remember the nest I showed you last week? That was pretty neat. When the snail and the slug run a race, it's a very slow race indeed. They always stop at the cabbage patch for a good rest and a feed. Oh, see that? They're kind of moving. Some days you might feel like a snail, and some days you might feel like a bee. I enjoy boiled eggs for breakfast with a slice of buttered toast, but the blackbird says, no, thank you, it is worms I like the most. Wow. Whoop. See how that bird looks like it's really flying up? The busy bees are flying past and humming a beautiful tune. They flutter on their wings and sing, sing, sing to the flowers each afternoon. Whoa! That's awesome. The butterfly rests on the garden wall. Then she opens her wonderful wings. Shimmering patterns dance and glow like magical fairy things. Whoop! She's flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. The ants are marching along, carrying leaves that are bigger than they are. They must be so strong. There they go. Reminds me of the ants go marching one by one, hurrah. The puppy wants to bury a bone and runs under the garden chair. He pushes his nose under flowers and pots with his tail wagging up in the air. Uh-oh, what a catastrophe. Clever Mrs. Spider sits and spins her web of pretty lace. Do come to lunch, she tells the fly, but first wash your hands and face. Yeah, that's funny. So even spiders have to wash their hands and face. Okay, that's the end of the story. We'll talk a little bit more about it next time and notice the rhymes and all of that thing, all of those important things. I hope you like that. I hope you got a chance to make your very own garden like me and put it in the window. It will definitely make somebody smile. I will see you soon.